Hey, thanks so much for coming back to Jay's Face Reacts. Sorry that it's not Gabby's Face Reacts anymore because she's now like on the floor completely asleep. Continuing to react to sort of recaps of Eurovision 2019. This is the recap of the grand final performers in the order in which they performed. It's a short clip, like 6 minutes for like, what, 26 countries? So what I think I'm gonna do first with you guys, I mean, I'll let my face react, obviously, that's what the channel is about, and then I'll watch through it a second time since it's so short, and share with you a couple of thoughts that that I had as I watched all of these live in the grand final. So let's go. So not fair. I know somebody had to open, I know. But Malta finally qualified, had a good song, and you made them go first. She was flawless though, love her. Woo! So much better than the semis. Her vocals were there, man. You don't need a Marici, I mean, perfection. Why wasn't received better from the voters? Look, same thing I said about it earlier. It's fun, right? It's infectious, bright, colorful, catchy. If I had to describe this in one word, it would be sister. Good. Come on. From a theatrical standpoint, this was so freaking good. His vocals were amazing, the performance was amazing. Happy for you, Russia, happy for you, Sergey, and thank you for bringing something different. Really fell in love with the redheaded girl. She said hi out loud to that guy when he got up on the platform, and I kind of love that. Okay, as much as I don't want to like this one, like, come on. Let's just celebrate the moment, right? San Marino qualified, so brought a happy, upbeat song. Goddess, hello. And stop talking about her dress, it was beautiful. But what really made this for me was how she made that entire stage seem only focused on her. That's very hard to do. Come on, mamas. Can the mamas like enter next year as their own entry? Absolutely beautiful and captivating. I loved it. Come on. So many comparisons to Eleni. And she's not Eleni, she's Tamta. And she was amazing. Incredible. Perfect. The way they used the lighting there. The way his voice was so good in that performance. Perfect. Okay. This one's curious to me because I loved it. But I feel like Europe, you guys didn't really you didn't embrace it, right? What was going on with that? This was such a powerful moment. It made me cry when I watched it live because such a charismatic guy, and he allowed us to experience the emotions that he was going through. Loved it. Also love you, Norway. Like, this became one of my favorites as it went on. So good. He looks like that guy from True Blood. Skarsgård? Skarsgård? I don't know if that's his name. Okay, look. He can sing, first of all. But this staging was like... What? The vocals were a little better. And they edited that. They said, oh, hello, they edited that. Okay, he was on. Semi-final was rough vocally. Grand final, perfect. And if you're gonna have a time when it's gonna be perfect, have it be the grand final. I'm just not gonna say anything. Woo! The concept behind this performance was so well done. And his vocals were so good live. Okay. I felt the stage itself could have been a little bit more, and I love that he told other people's stories. And that is sassy, and I love everything about it. And I love you, Italy, and I love you, Mahmoud, for bringing this incredible piece of art to Eurovision. Thank you so much. What is that move? Okay. Okay, Mahmoud, I see you. Perfect. Should have finished higher. Beautiful, too. Yeah. Come on, monkey noises. Okay, I felt like... Why did so many of the guys wear all black? Like, you're trying to stand out, right? I don't know. I love that performance, though. That was good. Breathtaking. She won over my heart with this. She did. And I think she won over a lot of other people. Oh, there's my redheaded friend from Denmark. What's she doing in there? Okay, Spain. Can we talk about the staging? Again, he looks like a stagehand in all black. And they just showed a flat. Oh, he went last. Okay, so that makes sense. Yeah, so that was fun to sort of go back and, yeah, relive the grand final performances. You know, at the end of the day, I'm not one of those people who's going to sit here and tell you who got completely robbed in the grand final and who won versus who should have won versus who could have won. Like, at the end of the day, what I love so much about Eurovision and about you, Europe, is that you make that decision. I know the juries play a part, but you decide sort of how these are going to finish. And I love the aspect that you can't vote for your own country. I think it promotes so many positive aspects that we're missing in this world right now. And that's kind of what Eurovision is for me. I don't know about you guys, but for me, it's like an escape from this crazy, negative world. It's so great to escape from all that and be in a bubble where people are celebrating music and diversity. And yeah, that was my thought on that. It's an escape, and it's an escape that I need so badly. So I just wanted to say thank you. Let's talk about what happened with the professional jury from Belarus. Okay, so professional jury from Belarus banned from being a part of the contest because they someone on the jury leaked who they gave their points to and how many of their points they gave to who before the actual results were announced. That was weird. Here's my thought on that, though. Belarus still had points decided by someone who were actually not valid points because they took them away and then they had to give them to other countries. But in my opinion, like, if you cheat in Eurovision or you disobey the rules in Eurovision, you should be out of Eurovision. Like, your jury in your country, as far as the jury goes, should not have any points rewarded to anyone. Because, I mean, you have to punish them. You can't say, bad, you guys were wrong for doing that. So instead, we're just going to make up some numbers based on some data that, by the way, is going to be wrong the first time through, and sort of still a moment that North Macedonia and Tamara deserve to celebrate as the winners of the jury vote. But I found that to be odd. So what do you guys think about that? Like, I felt like if the jury did something wrong in the semifinal, the jury should not have been allowed to reward points at all in the grand final, in my opinion. Because it just doesn't make sense to me. I mean, I don't understand the concept of that. Those are my thoughts for that, and I appreciate you guys so much for hanging in there with me. I know, like, these videos are a little bit longer, but I really wanted to spend some time catching up with you guys and trying to go back over some of 2019. So I appreciate every second of it. So does Gabby, even if she's currently right now asleep on the floor in her bed. I will see you guys back for the next reaction video. Peace.